Right, so the takeoff checklist. We head to Winchester for a quick little trip. Alright, parking brake set, prop bass clear, canopy door closed, secure, alright. Fuel tank on the fullest, and pretty full here, we're in good shape here. Let's just do the fuel pump on and switch to, alright, we're now on the left tank, fuel pump off. Alright, instruments are green. Alright, cylinder head temperature, oil temp is still warming up, oil pressure green, amps charging, volts good, looks good. Alright, M set to takeoff, mixture is rich, flight controls, incorrect, being clear, model 2000. Alright, 1980. Alright, check a manifold pressure. Oil pressure, good. Look outside. No oil spreading. Alright, we're good with that. Mags. Clicks. Down about 150, 160. One click. At about the same. The delta is about 30 or 40. And we're good. I don't see the oil temperature warming up yet, but the oil pressure is good. That's the main. Alright, set our heading bug here to B5. Our flight plan to Winchester KOKV. Enter and procedure, let's load that. Procedure, and we're going to do the RNAV and come in via JSON. We'll put in our minimum so the pattern altitude will be about 17, so let's do about 16. Okay, and let's load that. Okay, good with that. Takeoff flaps are set. Alright, so let's see what we got. Flaps, mags, throttle, check. Flaps set to takeoff. Lights as required. Transponder is set 1226. Set that to altimeter. There's a TFR here. Pattern work. Mixture rich. Takeoff, rotate 35, climb out at 67, retract flaps, fuel pump off. Alright, I guess we need to turn the fuel on. We don't have that on yet. There it is. So we skipped a few steps. Fuel selector full as tank, engine instruments green, breakers are good, and fuel pump is on. Alright. So the plan here again would be rotate 59, climb out, let's say 70, 67, 70, at 800, fuel pump off, flaps up, prop back to 24, we're going to Winchester, and I think I'm ready, so instruments, let's just this, PFD wind set to option 1. Yes. On that. And be in the magenta because we're going to do the RNAV 32. Means we're basically coming in adjacent at 3700. And then at clad, intercept the glide slope, and we should be good, okay? Those instruments, gas, altimeters, we need to set this. Turn up, trim is set, interior is set, doors locked. Passengers, I'm ready to go. Let's taxi up. See what's going on here. Let's just check one more thing. Autopilot on. Oh, tough to overpower that, but the control wheel steering is. And that turns it off, and director off. All right, let's go here. Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, departing runway 35 with a left turnout. Lights, camera, 1226 is. Make sure we got that. Altitude reporting. Alright, lights, camera. Action, we are headed on 35. Alright, full power. Feet on the floor, here we go. Gauges are green, oil temp not registering yet, airspeed alive at 42, 50.
Leesburg traffic, Seminole.
And let's rotate.
There is inbound from Steel ILS runway 17.
I'm out at 70. Right rudder.
Leesburg traffic, Columbia 6 Alpha, departure runway 35, straight off departure.
Full pressure back to 24. RPM to 24. Pump off. Laps up. On a 1300, left turnout.
Leesburg traffic, Cessna 329, Mike Echo, 9 mile west, inbound for landing, runway 35, Leesburg.
Alright, we're at 1300. Back to 24. So traffic inbound. We're about at the first ring. We'll give it here a minute, and then we'll go to 22. And it looks like we're good for 22.
traffic, Seminole 932 Fox Sierra is Damo, clear down.
Leesburg.
All right, let's do our procedure. Activate. And let's get ourselves to Jason. We're on that heading. We want 2200. We're eventually going to 3700.
Traffic, Cessna 329, Mike Echo, 5 mile west, inbound for landing runway 35, Leesburg.
Leesburg traffic, Seminole 932 Fox Sierra entering a left downwind runway 35.
All right, we're ready to climb to 3700 here in a few minutes.
Leesburg traffic, Cessna 329, Mike Echo, inbound for landing at 45, runway 35.
All right, let's see if we can do nav here. Pilot on. And let's go to 700. Good, I don't see any traffic around. All right, we are direct to Jason. Climbing to 3700, autopilot is engaged. 5 miles. Heading to a heading of 242 after that. So let's just put that in the heading. 42 in the heading bug. Light off. Strobe light is on. There's 3000, climbing to 37.
5895 Alpha is entering downwind for 34 Essex.
All right, 2.5 miles adjacent, at which point we 52. We need 3700 for this tree approach.
Sierra, are you using 29 or 110?
more power here for the climb.
Good county. Thank you very much.
Up on Jason, 1.5 miles. And the approach is activated, so let's do PR. All right, we're coming in at 37. We're there. Power back to 24. 24 inches of manifold pressure. 9 miles adjacent. We should be turning 4-2 in a minute to intercept clad. 5 seconds. Flying over the ridge line here. All right, turn 242. Autopilot is doing that. Flying at 24 squared. All right, we have 5 miles to clad. 2 minutes, and let's try slowing this down. So if I were to do 90 knots, let's try 19 for manifold pressure. Holding 3,700. All right, a little bumpy here. All right, we're at 19 inches of manifold. And let's see what we got. We're doing 123. Alright, GPS glide path is armed. 3.5 miles at 115. Let's try a little slower. Let's try about 14 inches manifold pressure. Alright, there's 14. There's about 100. Holding 37. Alright, that's a little too slow. Let's try, we're slowing down to 80, so let's try 19.
Vertical track.
That's given us about 84, 85. Let's try 20. 20 inches of manifold has me about 93. Okay, 1 mile to clad. And we are going to turn 2. Right, should be starting to turn out here. For 21, let's bring it back to 20. Plane's turning to a little difficult to get these parameters set. 100 knots. Bring it back to 19. Alright, 5 knot wind from the right, no headwind. Down to Cedar, we are looking for the glide path. And I'm at 19 and doing a 4. I bring it back a little bit. Let's confirm we do have the approach activated. I do not see the glide path yet. Alright, let's bring this back. We've got about 18 inches of manifold pressure. Coming up on Cedar. No glide path. will be to 22. Alright, so there we go. I've got about 18 and 9.
Winchester Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 2002 Zulu weather. Wind 070 at 4. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point 10. Altimeter 3022. Remarks. Density altitude.
Alright, there's a glide path all the way down. I don't know if it's down there. Alright, 2.6. We passed Cedar. Glide path is below us. We are not that. So let's go to mode and if we can circle. I don't see any traffic around. Let's see if we can get that glide path. Okay, let's level off at 30. Come back out. Alright, we're 32 at 95 knots. Up on Cedar. Let's see if we can do this. Let's turn back into Cedar. Just get that glide path.
Traffic, Malibu 614, Sierra Tango, 5 miles to the southeast.
Alright, there we have it. Oh, let's see. APR and autopilot. Yeah, let's see if we got it here. Glide path is captured. .90 knots. And we are about, let me see, about 7. Winchester traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, about 7 miles southwest, inbound for straight in. Straight in, runway 32. Alright, so we are landing checklist here. Alright, so let's see, we are at about 13 and 9. All right, let's do 10 degrees of flaps. We're below 108. All right, gas, undercarriage, mixture full, up, forward, switches, landing light and fuel pump on. And let's see how we're doing here. Back about 10. More birds flying around. And we're pitched at about 5 degrees, and we're doing 50 knots. We are about 4.5 miles.
Winchester traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, about 5 miles southwest, inbound runway 32 straight in.
More power here, we're dropped at 79 knots. The plan is to do a touch and go. Speed is 84, we're at about 17, 88 knots, 7 knots, about 500 feet per minute, we're coming in.
Minimums. Minimums.
All right, there's our minimums. All right.
Winchester traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, 3 miles southwest and southeast inbound runway 32 straight in. Anticipate touch and go.
Wind is 5 knots from the right. Looks like a 2-knot tailwind. Shouldn't be too much problem. All right, let's kill the autopilot. Director off. We're in manual mode. We got 2 white, 2 green, 2 red, 2 white. Sorry. And let's slow this down to about 5. All right, there's 75. Or less. A little bit of power here. We're slowing down, and we got all red, so a little bit of power. All right, power's out, 70 knots. And let's see how we go here. Good, all right, full power. Flaps are set, here we go. It's 8:55, and there we go.
Winchester traffic, Hawker 30 Victor Papa is 12 miles to the southwest inbound for landing.
Power back to 24.
30 Victor Papa, the wind's 13004, altimeter 30.
That's up.
Aircraft using 32 at this time.
Winchester traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf for the right turn out from runway 32, departing the area to the northeast.
We're going to 3700, headed back to Leesburg. Let's do Bang Bug.
Winchester traffic, Hawker 30, Victor Papa is going to come across the field at 2200 feet, make a left downwind for runway 14.
Winchester traffic, Skyhawk 7280 Papa, 11 miles north, inbound for landing. Winchester.
Ground aircraft in Winchester, the wind's 120.03, altimeter 3022, and we do have aircraft using 14.
Okay, 1226 altitude, we're good on that.
Alpha taxiing for runway 14, Winchester traffic.
Okay, so we're going to come in to Leesburg. Procedure here. RNAV 17. And by Korny.
Orange traffic, 72114, west base, runway 31.
Winchester traffic, Hawker 30, Victor Papa, turning left downwind 14.
Winchester traffic, Skyventures 114, final runway 331.
Winchester traffic, Hawker 30, Victor Papa, turning left base 14.
Alright, we're at 3600. Back to Korny, which is about 10 miles. We're set at 24 and the throttle at 24. Oh, we're at 24 squared. 3600. On to Korny, which is 8.4. We've activated the approach for the RNAV 17 to be a circle of land. 35. Five 225 for the 525 for the weather.
Right, autopilot is active. Altitude at 3,600. Down to Korny, 6.8 miles. And just to brief this altitude, this procedure, we want a 3,000 entry into Cactus. So at Korny, we'll start our descent to 3,000. Probably do 2,800. Transponder 1226, altitude reporting. Some traffic off to our left. Looks like no factor. 5.5 miles to Korny. We'll be looking for the glide path to be captured. On the inbound to Winchester, the path did not show up until it was well below us. Four and a half to Korny. Procedure turn. We're going to be 081. One at Korny.
Squawk code, the tower can see you coming down there. You can contact Martin Tower Radar Service Terminal 121.3. Have a good day. Good day, sir. 21.3. We'll keep.
All right, weather here is 25225.
Departures in the Leesburg maneuvering area. Squawk only 1226. Do not squawk 1200 and do not squawk 1227. Runway 17 is the calm wind runway. Touch and go aircraft are requested to adjust pattern to accommodate waiting departures.
Leesburg Executive Airport. Automated weather observation 2017 Zulu weather wind 070 at 6 visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 26 Celsius dew point 13 altimeter 3021 remarks density altitude 1,400.
Welcome to Leesburg. All VFR arrivals and departures in the Leesburg maneuvering area. Squawk only 1226.
All right, so half a mile to Korny, at which point we turn 081, and we'll descend to 3,000. And we're still at 24 squared. Let's see how that works out. On the edge for the yellow zone. I think I'm actually going to go direct to Leesburg. To Leesburg. Heading mode here. Enter. go back here. And we're at 3,000. And we are inbound to Cactus, which is 5 miles. Actually want to get down to 28. I guess we'll just keep this. Korny to Cactus, 4.2 miles. There's Leesburg. Now bring the throttle back a little bit. We're in the yellow area. Altitude captured at 28. Procedure, activate approach. To Cactus. Back to Cactus. And we are coming in to Cactus. At this point, we're going to turn the 3,000 foot area. We're at 20. Good. Cactus will be 10, 11 miles north. And we're about 22 and 34. Back to 24 squared. The glide path is activated. And we're going to be turning 172. Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, about 12 miles north, inbound for runway 35, left downwind. All right, I see our glide path coming in. Just power back a little bit to 19. Slow us down a little bit. Make sure we get down to 2,500 before we hit that next ring. All right, so we're inbound to Danmo. And we're 19 and 4, doing 100 knots. Wait for the glide path to be captured. All right, we're 19.5 inches, 24 back, and we're doing 98 knots. And I see the glide path coming in. It's looking good. Waiting for capture. We hit Danmo. It's good. I don't see any traffic around. 90 knots. Danmo 2.8. going to do 10 degrees of flaps here, or takeoff setting is waiting for capture. Looks like we have capture on the glide path. Power back, let's try 15. On 90 knots and 500 feet per minute. And that is looking pretty good. 15 inches, 90 knots, 10 degrees flaps. And that looks like about 500 feet per minute. That is a good number right there. And we're looking for 1200, which would be our pattern altitude, 12 or 1300. Inbound to Danmo.
Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, about 6 miles north, inbound runway 35 for left downwind.
Inbound to Sept, 5.5 miles out. We're 80 knots. We got 15 inches. All right, let's do our pre-landing setup here. We got our forward, and turn the pump on. Now let's switch to right tank. Full tank. All right, almost at Sept. Altitude is below 1500. It's good, 15.5 inches, 23, 30, 50 on the throttle, and coming down 550 per minute at 9 knots. Looks pretty good. And we are inbound to Sept now.
Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, about 3.5 miles north, inbound runway 35 for left downwind.
Minimums.
All right, disconnect. Just back to 1200. Off the whatever here. Manual mode, entering left downwind for runway 5. Pump forward, fuel pump on, so gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, and we're at 75 knots.
Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, entering downwind runway 35, left downwind.
Bit more power here, keep our airspeed up. Apps. is 10 inches of power at a beam the numbers and watts. Alright, lights, camera, action. Looks like we are good here. Inches of power, abeam the numbers, which is right about now. Try that. Nose down. Waiting for 45. Bit of power here. We're a little slow, I think. Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, turning base, runway 35. They're saying 10 inches of power, I don't know about that. 10 inches on the manifold pressure, let's try that. Alright, it's looking pretty good.
500.
Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, turning final, runway 35. Full stop. Bit of power, I don't like that 10 inches of the wind is a 10 knot headwind. Looks good. And no crosswind. Alright, let's slow this down a little bit. That 10 inches. We're about right. We're going a little fast there. 70 knots.
Leesburg traffic, Winchester is 222. We're Cessna 172, 10 miles out to the northwest, inbound landing 35. Full stop at Leesburg.
Right. We can hit this taxiway. I think we can. I think we're good. Leesburg traffic, Diamond 323, Charlie Golf, clear, runway 35.